Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and if you guys do not follow me on Twitter, you probably don't know what happened yesterday, but something really cool and awesome happened. So Banks tweeted at me telling me to get on Skype, and basically he asked me to help out with the FaZe Recruitment Challenge. So I got to help pick the winners for the FaZe 5, and I'm actually going to be helping out more with the Recruitment Challenge, and I think it's unbelievable how much work we had to put into this thing, especially to get these top 100 winners, because if you don't know, we had around 7,500 plus responses for this FaZe 5 Recruitment Challenge. That is an unbelievable number. Like, I'm sure some of you guys have done recruitment challenges before, all you leaders out there and stuff know about that, but having that many responses is crazy. Like, it really took us so long. I'm pretty sure yesterday we spent around 16 hours in total on it, and then this morning we spent another 5 hours just looking through the responses and replacing some that we didn't think were good enough. So it took such a long time, but I'm just going to say this right now. Every single person's response was looked at. Like, we did not skip one response, and I think that's something really cool. I thought they were going to skip a few and stuff because they just didn't want to have to look through so many. It would have taken way too long, but we looked through every single response. I thought it was incredible. I just want to give a big shout out to Banks and Seabass and all of them because they really put a lot of work into this recruitment challenge. I mean, Seabass and Banks really did try hard, and there was a bunch of other people involved too. I definitely think Din, Esky, iPod, Strobe, Hugs. I know there's a ton of other people involved. Apex was in the chat. He was not talking that much, I think, because he just looked through a couple. But we were all kind of looking through these recruitment challenge responses, and we were just basically struggling to get this thing done in time. And I know there's probably going to be some hate on this video because people are going to be like, oh shit, I didn't win. Scarce, you fucked me over. Guys, I wasn't the guy who did like every single response. I just helped out with like 20 people who won, and that was mainly because they deserved it. I thought they deserved it, so I put them in the top 100. I didn't help out with the entire thing. It was more of a collective effort between me and the other FaZe members and the FaZe leaders, and it was just a pretty cool experience, like I keep saying with this video. But I definitely think it's something really awesome, especially because they didn't skip anyone, which I personally thought was going to happen. Like, you guys can watch my videos from before. I thought they were going to skip people galore because there's just so many responses they had to look through, and there were so many responses with people using their phones, with people using easy caps, dazzles, like people using the most stupid recording devices. I don't even know how some people got by using these recording devices, and then some people use these horrible cameras for their vlogs. Some people didn't even do commentaries. It just wasn't really cool altogether because there was so many stuff fucked up with a lot of these responses, but eventually we were able to get it done, and when we finally did get it done, it was actually really awesome. It was a big relief. Banks was tweeting about it and stuff as well, and he actually showed the chat when we finished. I thought it was pretty cool, and we did finally get this done. And it seems like Banks and Seabass seem to get a lot of hate just because they're not doing stuff in the public eye and stuff, or they're not making videos for FaZe, and people don't think they do that much for FaZe in themselves, when really these guys are doing the most work for FaZe. Like, people need to realize that these guys are working their asses off, and it's just behind the scenes stuff. Like, this FaZe Recruitment Challenge stuff, the top 100, whatever, was a lot of work. It was hours and hours of work. We were in a Skype call for a while as well last night, and it really did take a while to do, and people don't like understand that these guys are doing the work behind the scenes. They're not doing like videos and stuff for FaZe because they have other stuff to do that's more annoying and more difficult and stuff like that. Because if you think about it, making a video is pretty fun, you know, trick sharing with your friends, whatever, but looking through thousands of responses and trying to rate them from what you think's the best and trying not to get anyone pissed off from it is very, very stressful, and it's annoying as well. So people need to understand that, because I think they get a little bit too much shit for like what's happening. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I personally think they do the most work in FaZe. And also, another thing I want to bring up is my underrated team series, because this thing is getting a lot of feedback lately. Like, this thing's getting 20,000 views a week, and each and every #1 spot's making thousands of subscribers. You guys are supporting this series so much. Like, you guys are supporting this series more than I've ever seen before, and I think that's incredible with you guys. Thank you so much for all the help and support and just all the feedback on my videos, like in general. But for this series specifically, we've been getting so much amazing feedback, and it's been growing each and every week. So what I've been thinking is that we could make this series even better, and this means that we could make an extra thing at the end of this video, or at the end of any video on this series, and it's basically going to be the aftermath of teams that we've actually done from before. Like, say there was a team that had #1 spot from a month ago, and they actually blew the fuck up. We could do an aftermath video with like the leaders or someone like that, and show how well they did, to show like the type of growth that teams can get from this series, because I think that's pretty cool as well. Let me hear what you guys think in the comments below, and give me any suggestions you think that could help out this series in itself. Also, leave a like on this video. It means a lot, guys. And you can also check out my previous video, which is when I talk about PayPal getting hacked, and it's pretty cool. There's some interesting information in that, and there's some information that does suck because your PayPal account could get taken, and that would really suck if that happened to you. And you can also check out my mystery video, which is my top 5 underrated teams. I did talk about it a little bit in this video. It's a crazy series helping out a bunch of underrated teams. You should definitely click on that if you are interested at all. And you can subscribe if you're new. I'll see you later. Peace.